So I just found out Tom MacDonald and Ben Shapiro are putting out a song tomorrow. I really have no idea what to expect, but if I was to guess, I would say I know Ben Shapiro plays violin, so there may be a violin part in this. I also know Ben Shapiro talks really fast, and I can't even listen to him on double speed because he just talks so fast. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to see the fastest rap battle of all time. Talking about conservative issues. I don't know. Kind of looking forward to it. Let's see what happens.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Unframe of Mind show, guys. My name is Daniel Wagner. Long time no see. Unfortunately, Anthony couldn't be here with us tonight because he's got a cat that's making his eyes make boogers. It's gross. He's got allergies, so... That being said, we decided the show must go on, and I'm here to not react to Tom MacDonald's and Ben Shapiro's latest rap video. Now, I can honestly say I never thought I would see the day when Ben Shapiro would be the #1 rapper in America, so that's kind of interesting. I hope I hope his skills are on point and it's warranted. I can certainly see the intrigue and why people would be interested in it. So stick around for that and let's see what this is all about. And here we go. This is called Facts with Tom MacDonald and Ben Shapiro, and I'm definitely not going to react to it.
They call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole friggin' world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, the whole...
Oh my God, I like how he's talking about how, you know, if I'm this, then everybody else must be that. It's like this weird thing people do with these generalities when people talk about, oh, well, all left-wingers are a bunch of libtards and all right-wingers are a bunch of magats. And it's like nobody has any room for nuance anymore. Nobody has any room for just the variance that is the left, the right, the middle, the everything all over the place. And I appreciate when people point this out because it drives me nuts to hear my right-wing friends talk about my left-wing friends in such a way as though they're all a monolith. Arguably, one side does tend to be more monolithic in general than the other, but that doesn't mean there aren't variances. It doesn't mean that all of them are bad and all of them are... Come on, guys. We can get along. This used to be easy for us.
I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope is pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't red, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend
you. First thing I notice is how awkward Ben looks. He does not look like he belongs there. Like he's just kind of like not really sure how to stand. He's very, very awkward. It looks like I've never. I don't know. Just seeing him in a giant hoodie is a whole other thing because he's usually a pretty snappy dresser, you know, very conservative and whatnot. So for him to putting on this giant hoodie that says "Facts don't care about your feelings," just look how awkward he looks. Look at this. Look how awkward he looks.
We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream. You can riot in the streets. You defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself.
So I like the background, but I don't like the background on this. By the way, this whole TV motif that we have going on, it feels like I mean, it's a really cool concept, but it feels so overdone. If I'm being perfectly honest, I've just seen it so many times in so many different, and it's been done for forever. I mean, I get it. I'm not against it, but it just feels very cliche at this point. But let's continue.
Let's just keep it real, facts
you say I ask myself what would Ben do? almost almost like a callback to what would Jesus do of sorts. I don't know, man. It kind of has very very what would Jesus WWJD feels. So WWBD, I guess. I don't know. I've never asked myself at any point in my life what would Ben do. But then again, I mean, I've heard this concept that a lot of highly successful, highly functioning people will have like this boardroom of voices in their heads, like these people that they go to, familiar voices, if you will. I've got a few in my mind, just comes off the top of my head that are just like, okay, what would this person do? What would this person say and think? But for me personally, I've never thought, hey, what would Ben do? How would Ben treat this? But I also am not a avid follower of his. I see him kind of peripherally through a bunch of other things, but I've never actually watched a full episode of his, come to think of it. Just clips, all clips.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.
What in the world? Oh my god. Oh my god. He kind of reminds me of what was that sound going around? My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. Make you wanna dribble dribble, you know.
Like to see you wiggle wiggle. It reminds me of that very TikTok video that was going around a long time ago. Oh my god, it's so. He's definitely not a rapper. He doesn't have that rapper spirit, man. But he sounds like he's coming off very logical, robotic in his lyrics. So maybe that's a stylistic choice. I don't know. I have no idea if this is on purpose or if that's just how he is in general. I don't know. Let's see what he has to say.
And I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. Look at the graphs. Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison, I'm on television. Dog, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a Billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money.
I don't think that was a stylistic choice. I just think that's just how he does. But I mean, I get it. He's doing it for fun. He's just having, and it's great. He's kind of breaking out of that standard, that standard persona of his that he's usually in. So I appreciate it. I'm not against it. I just Ben, don't quit your day job, man. Rapping's not your thing. But it's entertaining. I will give you that, and I can honestly see why it would have gone to #1 just for the novelty of it. I hope he raps again. I hope he didn't just have one verse on this. That would be kind of heartbreaking for all this build up.
Some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a Billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was played to upset you. You can cry and you can scream. You can riot in the streets. You defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do. Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim, well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you sad. You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad, you sad, you sad.
Alright.
I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you.
All right, that was a pretty cool little bridge. I like that. And the idea that we're just kind of blame everybody else for our problems. It's kind of a standard motif nowadays. hear it in a lot of different various forms. But yeah, I mean, we say it all the time on our own show that people just not taking responsibility, and I honestly think it kind of goes on both sides of the political divide. I don't think this is specifically a left versus right thing. I think it's just people just in general don't like to take responsibility. I got lambasted when I suggested that parents should take responsibility for their children being harmed. Let's just say that much. New video come out of that about that coming soon, but it's a very, very interesting phenomena, and it's really heartbreaking to see people not want to take responsibility for their actions or their role or their responsibilities. Like, come on, people, quit blaming the left, quit blaming the right. It's not gonna solve your problems. I mean, you might think it feels good in the moment. You might think it solves your problem in the moment, but it's definitely not going to. Let's finish. Wrap this thing up here, eh?
I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets, you defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do. Let's just keep it real, facts, don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you.
Okay, all right. Shout out to Nova Rockefeller for editing and putting together that amazing looking video. I will say that was an amazing looking video for sure, as they always are. Every one of them is amazing, a masterpiece from that perspective. I had no complaints other than the set choices, but then again, I don't know, this song felt like it was kind of like, and I don't know, I'm probably speaking out of my ass, I totally am, but it feels like it was one that was like, oh, Ben, let's do some stuff, and they kind of did some stuff, and they wrote some stuff, and it just moved very quickly, so they just kind of came up with something almost on the fly, threw it out, and I think it's great. Overall, it's really well done. Very cool concept for sure, to have a very straight-laced conservative type cross over into that rap style boundary. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both of these gentlemen. I think they do great work. I don't watch Ben Shapiro, but I am very aware of his work, and I appreciate the things I do see. I just don't have time to watch a lot of shows. I got so much other things to do. But anyway, so what did you think? Did you enjoy that show? Give Anthony all your best. Tell him that tell him that he should have been here to definitely not react, because we're not going to lower ourselves to reacting to music videos. It's just not in our blood. So if you want us to do more, if you got some suggestions for other songs that we should react to, please let us know in the comments below, and feel free to check out the rest of our reaction video playlist that definitely doesn't exist, because we definitely don't do that. Anyway, my name's Daniel Wagner. You've been watching the Unframe of Mind show, where we have uncomfortable conversations without a condom. Later.
Look at the stats, I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic, don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars.